So outside the James Bond's cars, I found a lot of Hot Wheels this week. I think one Matchbox, but I found a lot of good stuff. So let's begin. I found the Tread Air treasure hunt. This one I think is unpopular. A lot of people on Instagram are posting multiple copies of it, and they're saying they're not picking them up. So this might be an easy one to find if you're into collecting the treasure hunts. Let's see. It looks like it's plastic here. And most of it's plastic. That little blue part, I think, is the only metal part. And I found this on top at Walmart. The next thing, this is probably more popular than the Tread Air. These are the Fiat 500s. They're 2015 models. I think everything here is 2015. Well, a lot of people have been buying these because they had a mistake on them. I think every package of these, whether if it was the international or the United States version, they had the little treasure hunt logo in the back. Well, I'll show you that because I got two of these, so I'll open one and then I'll keep one. But that's the reason why those are hard to find. Next thing I found is this 5-pack. It was Hot Wheels Exotics. It has two Aston Martin vehicles. I think Lamborghini, maybe two of those, and Porsche 918 Spyder. I'll show the whole packaging if you would like to see it. I think this may be a 2015 set. Here you go. Okay, I actually found this at Salvation Army. It's like Goodwill. They collect stuff and people donate there. Those guys that ring the bell in front of stores. That's what this store is. And the thing is, the store I bought it from was actually a car dealership at one time. Now they're selling these. They only have one of these, so $3.45. I think it's around $5 for one at like Walmart, and since this is new too, it's worth it. Okay, the next thing I got this from Kmart actually. It's a 90s Acura NSX. It's the new model. This is a recolor. I'll show you the original one for this year. And since it's a new model, the new information about it is right here. You can pause it if you want to see it better. But here's how you tell what case it is. P case was when this came out. I think this may have came out at Kmart K-Day. I didn't pick this up at first, or maybe I just didn't see it. But I think that's when they got that in, because they don't get that much new stuff in. Next is the recolor of the 70 Ford Escort. The first one, this is a new model though. The first one was actually from the Fast and Furious movie. See, it's the opposite of what the first one was. Nope. I guess it doesn't tell you any information about this car. It's a Q case. Okay, next thing I got is the Manga, which I think it's kind of like based on Japanese style cars and stuff. Manga is a type of Japanese comics. I read those, and those you have to read backwards. So if you start reading like a regular American book, you'll forget and start it at the back of the book. When in the United States or in a lot of other places, you read from the front to the back. Okay, the next thing I got is the 56 Flashsider, the Real Rider series. I actually have one, but it's not this type. I think it's like a high-up truck. Let's see. This costs about $2.59. I've only ever seen these really at Target and maybe Walgreens. I did see a couple at AutoZone, and those were like $5.99 each. So it's not really worth buying that. This is almost like less than half, or more than half, I mean. Here it tells you what other ones you can get. I think with this series they alternate, so as I heard online, it'll be the Real Riders, then the Red Lines. And there are 18 available at the time, So that, or all together, I think. And this is number 8. Okay, the next one is the bread box. Let's see. Right here. This is one I bought from Target. It wasn't originally like on my list. I keep a list of what I like or what I want to buy. Same with the Mad Manga. I didn't really want to buy that at first. But I think the recolor looked nice. But this one looks okay. Oh, it's 2 different colored wheels. It's the same on here, so it's not an error or anything. It's an end case. Okay, up next is the Ollie Rocket. This one I saw online, and I didn't know this. It's a Make-A-Wish Foundation car. So here's the story about it. On here, it was designed by a kid, and that was his, I guess, his wish was to make this car or design a car for Hot Wheels. You'll find it in Q case. It may be a carryover from one of the other cases as well. So it's a new model. Not sure if you can tell if it's a carryover unless you had 2 different ones. It's a nice car. We'll take a look at that a little bit. Okay, the next one I got is bifocal. It's spelled B-Y-E, and it's focal 2. So it's bifocal 2. This one was on my list. I thought it was an interesting car. Got this at Walmart. They had a lot of good stuff at that Walmart I went to. All new. Here's the back. And most of the stuff I got from that Walmart was Q-case cars. Next thing I got from Dollar Tree, it's a food truck. You know, it says Sushi Fun, or Fun Sushi. I think it's supposed to be like a little anime character. I'm not sure if that's a real character or just something Mattel made up for Matchbox. Let's see, I'm not sure if this is an international car or not. Sometimes they might have a different name if they're international. Or worldwide is what they call them as well. But here's some information about other cars and stuff. Okay. The last one I got is the Croc Rod, which is actually a 2013 car. This was at Kmart, and they don't get rid of their stuff as fast as these big stores. So you might find 2013, 2014 cars there a lot. It doesn't happen at Walmart, but one time I did find a 2010 in 2015, I think, early 2015. But you rarely ever find anything older than like a year or so at any store. Okay, that's it right now. I'll start taking them out. So I went ahead and opened everything I wanted to open. Well, except these. This one Fiat 500 and the Tread Air. Those I'm going to keep in the card at least for now. So let's start off with this Fiat. It's 500. It says it's a police tamples. Policia, I think, is Italian for police. And it's an Italian car, Fiat, I think. It's a nice car. It's small. It's kind of like the Mini Coopers and, you know, like a mini car. I had another one, but I couldn't find it to show you. It was in red. That one was like 2014. And here's what people have been going nuts over. It says it has the symbol for the treasure hunt on the back. It says this symbol lets you know the vehicle is hard to find and highly collectible. Well, if I found 2 at one time, it's not that hard. Okay, the next thing I got is the 5-pack that I got from the Salvation Army store. I didn't open it, but I'll open it now. Let's see. I usually open these from the side. Let's see. Okay, and here they are. Okay, the first one we got, not sure exactly which one's which. Sometimes they don't put, like, when they put the names on the back, those don't mean they're in order or anything. I believe this is a Lamborghini. It's a nice white car. Let's see which one it is, if it tells you on the bottom. Let's see. That doesn't look like it. Nope. Well, we'll see after we cancel the other ones out. This one is probably one of the Aston Martins. This is the Aston Martin 177, I think. Let's see what it says in the package. Aston Martin, yep, 177. It's a nice car, yellow. It's got the headlights and the little Aston Martin logo. No tampons in the back. Okay, the next car, the Lamborghini, so let's see what it's called. The Aventador. So this one must have been the Reventon. I can't get it out right now. Oh, maybe we'll try. Okay, so this must have been the Reventon. So, by process of elimination, that's how I found it. And it looks like a Lamborghini. So, Lamborghini LP 700-4. It's green. It looks nice. This one, I guess, is, you know, just as nice as that one. It's green. It's got the nice tampons in the front. In the back, it's not nearly as detailed. Okay, next one, let's see, I think this is the Aston Martin V8 Vantage. It's like a purplish color, light purple. And it has the headlights, the logos, these stripes. That's it. Since there's no other Porsches, this is the 918 Spyder. Nice car. Not sure if I have one of these. I think I have another Spyder someplace. This one's got nice tampons in the front. Looks like the back and all of these aren't really tampled in, or have any other tampons. Okay, the next car on my list is the 90s Acura. This is a recolor. It was in red. I'll show you that one. It's red with the black windshield and stuff. Roof. I'm not sure. It's semi-see-through. You can't really see through the car. It's a nice white color. There's the Acura logo. The spoiler, I think, is metal. It's part of the body. The base is obviously plastic. Okay, I'll show you the red one. This is the red one that came out the same year. Only thing different is it's red. All the rest of it's black in this area. Let me see something. It looks like the back is detailed finally. No license plate though. So if you get caught parking someplace, you might get in trouble. Okay, the next one I have is the 74 Escort RS 1600. Last week I showed you the blue one. Today I'm showing you the white one. See, it's the opposite color of that one. So the tampons are different, are the opposite of that one's tampons. I'll show you the other one as well. This one was pretty nice. A lot of people like this one. If you follow Instagram, a lot of people post their Hot Wheels. I kind of like when the base color matches the regular part of the body. This is black. It looks nice. Oh, it has a mirror on one side. I think it was that way on the blue one. Oh, let's compare them. This is the blue one. Like I said, they're the opposite of each other in color. They both have that one mirror policy. And they both have the same color base as their body. Not sure what that little red thing is. A little symbol right there. Okay, the next one I have is the Manga. This one, it's a nice color. That's kind of why I got it. I never had this one at all. That's a real nice color. Let's see, I'll show you something. This is what I was talking about with the Manga comics. So you read from the back all the way to this part. By the way, it's Full Metal Alchemist. I've read a couple of those already. Okay, let's see. The next one I have is the 56 Flashsider. It's a Real Rider series. So it's metal on metal, which is great. And the rubber tires. I think this is a Hot Wheels original model. I think that's metal as well instead of like a plastic insert. Or is it plastic? Yeah, I think it's plastic. But I think the hood actually opens. I don't know if it's stiff. I ain't gonna open it all the way. Well, it kinda opens. You don't really see moving parts on newer ones. Yeah, pay more for that. Okay, well I got another Flashsider. This is from the lifted. So it's lifted, it has bigger wheels. I think they made a couple of these. I think I showed this off in one of my flea market videos a while back. Screw. See? Higher wheels. Okay, the next one I got is the Bread Box 2015. It's a nice color. Square. And it has a sunroof or moonroof. Don't see why a vehicle like that would need it. That'd be a cool vehicle if we had one. Let's see, the next one I have is the Ollie Rocket Make-A-Wish Foundation car. It's named for the kid that wanted to make the car, I believe. Let's see. It's a nice car. A lot of people I think are buying it because of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I bought it mainly because I liked it, so. I'll give it a spin. I'm not sure if I got it on camera, right? I was trying to like maybe get like a turntable of some kind, either a Lazy Susan or something. Next one is the car called Bifocal. I think it's mostly plastic with a metal base, painted metal base. I saw this online and it looked kind of cool. And it's a semi-clear body. Not sure if this is an X-Racer series or anything. Nope, just Super Chrome series, I think. Okay, the next one is called Croc Rod. It's 2013. Remember I bought it from Kmart. And it's supposed to look like a crocodile. Looks nice. I saw this there a while back though. I finally bought it one day. Because they had something else that I wanted. That's where I got the 90s Acura from. The white one. Pretty cool. Green metal base. Okay, the last thing I got is the food truck by Matchbox. It's the only Matchbox I bought this week. And it has this little character a lot bigger on this side. You won't be able to see it because it's packed the opposite way. It would have been better if it was packed the other way, but that would be a Hot Wheels thing. Don't know why it matters, but that's how they do it. It's mostly a hunk of plastic. It's only the metal being the base. Okay, and I believe that's it. Okay, bye.